read the script, but I'm out here. I said I'm out here. Yo, I'm out here, bro. I said I'm out here. I'm out here. I don't even know why I do this. Why do I do this? I don't know. Can you tell me? Oh, okay. Hey guys, it's your girl KERRIISMS, aka Toronto's favorite Brooklyn girl, and I'm back with a new video. Today I wanted to share a personal story with you guys, and I'm finally ready to talk to you about. It's my story about having alopecia. So let's go. I don't know exactly why I'm ready to tell this story. I don't know why today is the day, but today is the day for me to share with you guys my journey with alopecia. It's a part of me finally starting to accept myself. So yeah, since I was 8 years old, it was around the time that I started 3rd grade, I noticed that my hair was falling out and I couldn't really style my hair the way I wanted to. And upon doing research, like I want to say late in my teens, I realized that I had alopecia. It started the ball for me trying to figure out what this was, trying to figure out if there was any way to fix it. It definitely skewed with a lot of my self-confidence. It skewed a lot with how I accepted myself. It skewed with my sense of beauty. Just me not accepting myself and me not seeing truly who I am in the fullness of who I am. And I'm just starting to do that now, and I'm finally ready to tell that story. So yeah, I have alopecia, and there are different types of alopecia. There's scarring alopecia, there's alopecia areata, and the one that I have is androgenetic alopecia, and that is, it could be female or it could be male pattern baldness, and it happens when there is an overdrive of androgens, which is a hormone. It's a testosterone hormone, and your body is producing too much of that. A lot of it is dealing with production of hair. So when you have an overdrive of that in you as a woman, you tend to have female pattern baldness. It's something that is reversible, but for my case, I haven't been able to find anything that really helps. So it's just been something that I've been dealing with. A few years ago, I want to say maybe 2014, I started going to the doctor to figure out, like, is there anything that I can do? And part of the reason why I'm natural is because I have alopecia, and I thought it was because that I was perming my hair and it was really messing with my edges. So I thought that maybe if I stopped perming my hair and just went natural altogether, it would help with my edges. It did a bit, but not to the point that was super drastic. And around 2014, I went to the doctor, and that's when I found out they did a biopsy on my scalp. I'd never had that happen before, where they like cut into my scalp, took a piece of my scalp, and they went for testing. And then I found out that I had androgenetic alopecia, and it's something that's reversible, but it's not something that's totally fixable. Like, a lot of the damage has been done, so you can't really do anything to change that. You can take minoxidil, which is basically Rogaine, and in taking Rogaine, it wasn't something that I was too crazy about. I did a bunch of research on it, and there was something about if you put it in the wrong place, hair can grow, and I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. No, thank you. Spironolactone, so it slows down the production of testosterone or the androgen, which I was taking. You take a few pills every day, and I did notice some change, but not significant change. It wasn't enough to make me be like, oh my God, we gotta do this. I'm about to be on Tango Part 3, look me go. I don't even need to audition because my hair is out here. I just all day, every day. It was none of that. So it's just like, okay, I took it for a little bit, but I stopped. And then the next thing is hair transplants. I've seen people take it before. I've seen really great results. It's something that I did think about doing, but it's a very expensive procedure. So I was just like, let's just let it be what it is for right now. I didn't accept a lot of myself. I used to hide. I've never come out and been like, hey, I have alopecia. It's not something that I talked about because it was something that I was a little bit ashamed about, and I didn't really feel comfortable sharing it with someone. But I felt that at a point, I have to accept myself for who I am fully, And in doing that, I can share my story, and hopefully someone who's watching this can feel confident enough to accept themselves too. But it is a journey. It took me 21 years to get here. I don't know why it took me this long, but I'm grateful that it did. And it was a lesson in showing myself that you may come with things that you didn't want. A lot of life is having outcomes that you don't want. It's not about how the outcomes come, but it's a lot about how you deal with the outcomes. A lot of my life I dealt with not having good self-esteem, not accepting myself, making decisions where I shouldn't have made, fitting myself into places I shouldn't have put myself in the first place, all because I didn't accept the fact that this is something that I had. And me having alopecia doesn't make me any less of a person. It's something that's a part of my story, and it's something that I'm really proud of. And it's something that it took a while for me to grow into and to fully like come into my skin and be confident enough to tell you and to tell anyone who's listening that everyone has something under the sun. Everyone has a story. Everyone has something that they have that they are not too comfortable to share. And the thing you think that is holding you back is really the thing that was sent to you to make you move forward and to push you forward into your next phase of life, the next dimension of your life, the next level that you are supposed to be at in your life. This is something that I've been talking about sharing for years, and I just wasn't ready. And I was scared to come on YouTube and talk about this and be like, hey, I have this, and people be like, hey, you super baldo. I held myself back from being a natural hair blogger. It's something I'm really passionate about. Natural hair. I'm really passionate about Black women and how we handle our hair. And I allowed myself and I allowed my alopecia to hold me back. And that's not really something that I want to do anymore. I don't ever want to feel shame for who I am, the person that I am in this moment, and the person that I'm becoming. And that person that I am in this moment, I have alopecia. And it's something that I've finally come to accept. About a month ago, I just started wearing my hair just as is, just wearing my hair as is. I'm usually wearing it up in a bun. I am wearing this thing called Color Edge. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. It's called Color Edge. Right now I do have it on. My alopecia is a bit more advanced, but I wear it and it definitely looks much better in person than it does on camera right now, but it definitely helps. So I use this. It's kind of like an edge control, so you can see. It's kind of like an edge control that I use. It's like a colored edge control, so I use it to cover the spots that are a little bit more bald or more scarred, and it looks like my hair is shaved. So what is looking like a shaved hairstyle is actually alopecia. So there are ways for you to figure it out. You gotta just fake it till you make it, or you gotta work with what you have and be grateful. Just letting it be what it is. Just whipping my hair back and forth. Just whipping it. I'm just saying. Just whipping my hair back and forth, because at some point you gotta look yourself in the mirror, look at yourself for all of who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and decide for yourself who you want to be, where you want to go, and what road you're planning to take. And it all depends on how you view yourself. It all depends on your mindset. It all depends on what you plan to do. Are you going to allow things in your life to continue to limit you and to limit how far you can go? You can go really far, but it depends on your mindset. And that's something that I wanted to share. If you guys do have questions about alopecia, I will be happy to do a follow-up video and to talk about that as well. But I just wanted to talk to women who are dealing with hair loss to let you guys know that you are beautiful and you are worth it and you are enough. And it took me 21 years to finally say those things to myself, and I hope that today you will do that too. in the comments below, I want you to tell me that you are beautiful, that you are worth it, and you are enough, because we all are in our own ways, and that's okay. And I'm really glad that I'm finally sharing the story. I'm really grateful for the journey it took to get me here, and I hope to share more of myself with you guys, because that's what life is. It's about sharing our experiences, and hopefully we can relate to each other and inspire each other each day. There are still things about myself that I haven't fully accepted, but this is one of them. You know what? You might see some natural hair vlogs on here. I don't know. It's possible, but I'm not allowing my alopecia to limit me anymore. I can't allow things like that to limit me and to limit my potential anymore. I just won't allow it anymore. So I just want you, if you're looking at this right now, to really take a hard look. And if you feel there's something that you're scared to share, there's something that you're scared to face, but you know that facing it and sharing it is the thing that will help you to get to the next side, just know that there's someone who's gone through what you're going through, and there's someone who will be in your shoes, who's watching this, or who would want to know what your story is. So this is why I'm sharing it now. I hope you guys will continue to subscribe, and if you haven't, my name is KERRIISMS, and I do a lot of videos about wellness, lifestyle, beauty, and books, and you guys will see a whole lot of that. Make sure that you connect with me on my social media. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Pinterest, all the Instagrams, all the social medias, everything that's underneath the sun. Just look for KERRIISMS and you will find me there. Say hello, don't be shy. Make sure you go in the comments below. If you are a new subscriber, just say hello. Just say hello and tell me something about yourself, and I will be in the comments below talking to you guys as well. I have a book. I was so excited about this. I have a book, and I am so excited to share it. I have a book called REQUITED that's coming out next year. It's a book of poetry and prose that I'm super proud of. I've been working on it for a few years, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and I hope that you would be interested in reading it. I do have a sneak peek, so if you are interested in finding the sneak peek to my book, REQUITED, go in the description box below, and there will be information for you to see my book. If you're watching this video and you have androgenetic alopecia or just alopecia in general, I would love to hear from you. So let me know who you are in the comments below. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for this space, for it being safe for me to share this personal story with you, because it's something that I have struggled with for a very long time, and I'm really glad to be talking about it now. And I hope that it inspires somebody, or I hope that someone will feel confident enough to feel like they can get through this too. And you will. It just takes time. So give yourself time, and you will come out on top. I know that you will. This is me, KERRIISMS, coming to you live, reminding you to stay tuned and to stay true. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. I don't know why I do this, but I do it anyway.